Tesla owners told not to wear Apple Vision Pro while driving their Teslas.
Really?
Duh.
They had to tell people that?
Oh, I believe it. Ugh. I've seen some fools out there walking the streets with these things on. Yeah.
It's like getting a package and they have on the plastic, don't put over your head.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry. I think they don't need that on there, and we can get rid of those people that do that.
Population mitigation.
Well, they pay a lot in taxes. That's the problem. If they can afford a Vision Pro, they're paying a lot in taxes. They want these people alive so they can keep paying taxes, man.
Oh.
No, that means their parents pay a lot of taxes. I mean,
Well, maybe. Somebody's paying a lot of taxes.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Don't wear them.
U.S. Secretary for Transportation Pete Buttigieg, there we go, recently took to social media, specifically X, Elon's platform, to emphasize that all current vehicles with advanced driver assistance systems require the driver's engagement at all times. This comes in response to videos circulating online depicting individuals seemingly using autonomous features in the cars while wearing the Apple Vision Pro headset. How lazy are we?
Oh, my goodness.
That's incredible.
Yeah. He reposted one of the videos, underscoring the need for human drivers to maintain control and be fully engaged while operating vehicles equipped with advanced driver systems. Now, I got to tell you, man, and let's talk a little bit about the Vision Pro. Because I've seen some videos on it. I've seen some prominent tech people reviewing this, and everybody seems to be fairly underwhelmed. I mean, it's an what is it called? AR?
Yep.
Augmented reality, as opposed to VR, which is like the Oculus Meta stuff. And that basically means you can see through the headset using various cameras and things like that, and it kind of places things into your world in front of your face. It's a hands-free cell phone that you have to wear a dumb helmet to use.
Yes.
I mean, I would not, even if I had the money, spend $3,500 on one of these things. It just doesn't seem impressive. It's just apps that are in front of your face, and you do this to use them. And that's the gimmick. That's it.
Well, I can tell you this. It's probably one of those situations where you're not going to buy this version, but you're going to have like version 6, or you're going to be left behind.
You are hitting that out of the park.
You know,
with that comment. Yes.
I remember like when the first like little iPods came out.
They were chunky, and then the click wheel. Yeah,
they had the click wheel, and I was like, oh man, this is. But I can tell you, I can't imagine having to carry like all my trivia stuff now.
Yeah.
When I got the thing, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so much easier. I didn't have to lug in like 6 CDs, a CD player, and all this stuff for my trivia. And it was horrible. There's a guy actually riding with it on. Yeah, come on, dude.
Yeah.
They look like a diver's mask.
Correct.
So.
And it's heavy.
Yeah. Yes,
so
they
it's
do.
over a pound on your head.
What?
Yeah, it's
That's
very
gotta hurt
heavy.
your neck.
That's what Jay said to me too, or in comments. He was talking about it, and he was like, "That's one of the things that's a setback is how heavy it is." But he said eventually, just like you said, it will definitely be that will be one of the things that they will.
They'll advance it to the level where all of us are going to be like, okay, I got to have that.
Yeah.
So what's the fancy movie theater
even...
called? What's the fancy movie theater called that everybody goes to? You get the whole big experience. What's that called?
Oh, the IMAX.
Yeah.
Right? So
apparently it's very similar. Like to watch a movie, this is a pro part of it, that it's very cool because you feel like you're in an IMAX theater. You are like really in the moment.
Okay.
But aside from that, it's a little cumbersome. You can eat something. I watched some guy on the New York Times who was eating something, and he just wanted to see like, can he function and do other things while having these on? You can, but your vision is a little bit obstructed.
So yeah, I mean, when I saw the videos of it and stuff like that, you know, I'm a Marvel guy, so I was like, oh, Tony Stark's coming in, you know, because you can kind of grab stuff and move it, and you know, but evidently that doesn't work as well as what it looks like in the commercial.
Right.
So it's like I said, I think this version's probably not that great, but it's a start.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you imagine going back to iPhone 1 right now?
God bless, no. The thing was a brick.
Right.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's like a phone booth in your pocket.
No
I
wallpaper.
want it to be. I will be buying one of these. Well, I probably won't because I won't have the money. But I won't even consider buying one of these until it's basically like a pair of Oakleys. Just sunglasses that you put on. And that gives you the whole thing. And that's coming. I mean, that'll be here within 10 years for sure.
Yeah.
But that's when it's a practical thing to use, is when it's just as easy as putting on sunglasses.
Yeah, but something this expensive that you can sit on.
Yeah, I know.
You're gonna have to guard. You're gonna have to guard it differently. I mean,
well, $3,500 is just for you need to get the other stuff. So really, it's honestly like a $5,000 investment.
Yeah, because you need the software and everything else.
You need the case. You need all of that goes with it, and those are all add-ons too. Yeah, your software.
But it'll come down. It'll come down.
Yeah.
You know, the market will make it come down. So that's why I'm saying, like, the only problem I have is literally me sitting on them or like leaving them on top of the car or something.
Right. Yeah. Forget it. You can't. You got to be on top of it.
But I guess I don't do that with my phone, so I'd probably be more guarded.
No, well, some people do. Some people do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Plus also those look like Dale Earnhardt's goggles as well. So that, but that's a coolness factor for me as well.
Yeah, the driver from the '80s, and just when he had the.
Huh. Yeah. Well, there you go, Blake. Please call this segment "Apple Vision Pro Sucks."
No.
It's gonna get us a lot of hits on YouTube.
That'll help us.
Yeah.
In the algorithms.
Definitely. Yeah. Cheers, guys, on the innovations, though. That was awesome.
No, I think, like I said, I think that's a start. They're throwing it out there and go, okay, people are going to tell us how to improve it.
I'm just glad that, we can see it happening. It's kind of cool.
I put the scenario next to like how they put in sidewalks at colleges. Like if you build a college or you don't put the sidewalks in. Okay. And then the walking pattern of the kids creates the pattern, and that's when they put the sidewalks in. So sidewalks go in last at situations like colleges. And I see this as this. They're like, okay, let's throw this out there and let's see what we got wrong. And then we're going to fix it from that.
Interesting. So, that's interesting.
There you go.
Yeah.
Still charging people way too much money to figure out what's wrong.
Well, they're letting the rich people do the test dummies.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
They got so many fans, like they'll do whatever it takes. Like there are people that are like, waiting for this. So yeah, good. They can test it out. And it'll probably, like the iPhone 1, it's worth, what is it? Worth like quadruple what it was before. Yeah. Those are incredible like relics for museums and things. So yeah, this is a moment in history.
Yeah. And Pete talked about Oakley. I couldn't afford Oakley, so I went out and got Oakley as a sponsor when I was playing ball. It was great. I had every possible Oakley in the world.
That is awesome. That's the way to hustle.
My hustle was going to the flea market and getting the Folkleys.
Oh,
I was going to say Jokeleys, but I remember those.
Like, I can tell you this, to this day, I still can't bring myself to buy any expensive sunglasses.
Yeah, no.
For myself.
No. Ray-Bans, no. Oakleys, no. Can't do it.
Ray-Bans are nice. I have one.
They are, but they're too expensive.
Yeah.
They're too expensive for me.
Tom Ford.